So this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time now. This is something that I've been probably predicting since I would say early, very early spring. Those closest around me knows that this is something that I had said was a high possibility, and that's that there's not going to be a 270 electoral vote election because neither candidate's going to get to 270. And originally I thought it was going to be because of RFK, but however, with him pro temporary dropping out of the race per se, that won't be a problem. But this is the recent polling that I've had from a couple of people that they've been sending to me. It's also been shown on MSNBC and also Fox, and it shows that both of them get 269. No one reaches 270. I just want to put it out there that the last time that this happened was 200 years ago. So history likes to repeat itself. Also, if you go into deep polling, you'll see that this is a possibility. So just check this out, and you'll see what I'm saying.
Light them up blue, and she gets to 270, the exact magic number. And then the polling's been a little bit better for Trump generally in the southern tier of battleground states. So if Trump were to get North Carolina, hey, he won it in 16 and in 20. If he were to get Georgia, if he were to get Arizona, and if he were to get Nevada, now you see 270, 268. Doesn't get tighter than that, or does it? Because that is where the one electoral vote in Nebraska comes into play. Again, right now it's assumed to be Democratic, and in this scenario, it would be absolutely essential for Democrats to hang on to it, because obviously, if you call it up right there, see if we can call it up on the screen, and it is not popping up, but I'll show you because I think you could do the math at home anyway. One less for Harris would be 269. One more for Trump would be 269. There's your 269 tie. And the important thing is, if this ever is a tie, goes to the House, every congressman doesn't get a vote, but every state gets a vote. And no matter which party controls the House, the overwhelming expectation is Republicans will have more state delegations. So a tie in baseball goes to the runner. A tie in the Electoral College almost certainly goes for Trump. That's why Democrats are so heavily invested in that district.
So I also wanted to point out the fact that I'm not a fan of MSNBC, and I'm not the largest fan of Fox News. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. But the purpose of this video is to let you know that you're being primed and prepped for this. That it's something that's been on the back burner, and that they didn't necessarily want to bring it out too quickly. But this is going to be something that you're probably going to see. We've had first-time events this year between Joe Biden being pushed aside for Kamala Harris to Donald Trump being fired upon. So this is, in my opinion, going to be an election of the first. And this being the first time in 200 years, as you see with the screenshot from Wikipedia that I have up. I'm not a big fan of Wikipedia either, but it just kind of shows everybody a general synopsis that last time that this would have happened was 1824. It's 2024. That's 200 years. Like I said, that's important because history, as I said earlier, does like to repeat itself. But more importantly, everyone needs to understand that in 2020, we didn't have a clear winner for several days or weeks later. This is going to be the same thing, but only more aggressive. So whether it's the night of the election or the next morning, we're not going to have a president of the United States because neither president will reach 270. And for me personally, based off of what I've researched and what I believe, is that this has been something that has probably been in motion since early 2023. So the purpose of this video is that no one's shocked, and the more aggressive purpose is that if there is conflict with civilians, that you're ready and prepared.